Coach Erik Westberg. Erik Westberg with the Northern Guilford Hawks just got to a practice today. Coach, tell us what kind of practice it's been this week for the team. How's the work been going?
It's been a good week for us. We got everything installed up to today. Attendance has been great. We've been learning on the fly. Both groups, varsity and JV. We got a lot of numbers out here. We got about 110 kids out here. So we've been grinding, and it's been a good week so far.
You lost quite a few guys off last year's team. Have you found some guys to plug those holes?
Absolutely. We got guys that are stepping up right now, filling those spots. We had some good players last year, but those guys were under them. They learned a lot, and now it's their turn to step up.
You've had some pretty good middle school teams over the past few years, too, to have got to supply you some good players, I think.
Yeah, Coach Cochran did a good job with those guys last year at the middle school. I think they went undefeated. And you can see it out here with this freshman group. We got about 45 to 50 freshmen out here, and they're getting better each day, and we're excited about that young group.
Talk about your quarterback, Jack Mercer. I don't think you'd be talking about Northern Guilford at all if you don't talk about Jack Mercer.
Yeah, he makes our offense go. He can throw the ball, run the ball. Commands the offense. He knows the concepts. He can get people lined up. And he's a player. He's a tough kid. He's a competitor. When the game's on the line, he's going to step up and make a play.
Yeah, I've talked to a few people. I'd say he's one of the top quarterbacks in the state, I would think.
Absolutely. Again, he's a dual threat. He can run and throw the ball.
What about Vance Borger at tight end? He's probably going to be his top target, I would think.
Yeah, Vance is definitely one of them, and he's definitely a big part of our run game too. So, we use Vance all over the field, but it's also going to be able to help open up the other guys on the outside.
How about other receivers? Because you lost Timmons and a few others from last year's team, those wide outs. You had to replace a few of those.
Yeah, a couple of guys that are really sticking out in camp right now is Eli Gatson. He'll be a senior for us, but he watched those guys in front of him, and he's done a really good job for us this off-season leading up and into camp. Tyler Mosca's another one. He's done a real good job. Last year was his first year playing, and he's been a lacrosse kid. Still playing lacrosse here, but he's really stepped up. He's got some speed, runs really good routes. Reggie King's another one out there. He's going to be a sophomore, played in JV for us. Matt Harris is out there for us as well, so we got some receivers.
What about at running back? Because you had to play some McKenna's too, I think, off last year's team.
We got Mark Johnson, who was here with us last year. Mark's done a good job this offseason, gotten stronger, gotten faster, knows the scheme, knows where he's going, runs the ball between the tackles for us like we ask. We got Amari Akers, a freshman that we really like, that's coming up from the middle school. Jordan McGinnis is in that mix as well. And Franklin Lewis, so we like what we got back there.
Akers is really good for that middle school team last year.
Yeah, he is. He's come out here and he's proved that he doesn't look like a freshman out here. We got him playing on defense too, so we're really excited about him.
You look at the team as a whole as you get ready to go. I saw on defense some guys need to be replaced too. I talked to Jack Gooch back at the All-Stars game. That's one guy got to replace. A few others on defense on that line.
Lecheski, Underwood, yeah, they did a good job for us the last 2 seasons. But we got some guys. We got Kessler Nisa, Mason Witt is another one who played varsity last year as a sophomore, played both ways, guard and defensive line for us. Noah Lampkin is back with us this year. We got some guys. Myron Tate is another one that's really developed for us. So we're excited about the front we got.
And talk about your coaching staff. Any new coaches this year?
We got a couple new guys, that wanted to come out and coach, and they're doing a good job for us.
I know Coach Rusevich, I guess he stepped out, went back to the college ranks over Greensboro College.
Went back to Greensboro College, so we're happy for him. We're going to miss him, but we're happy for him.
And talk about the first game of the season. Who do you open up with?
Eastern Guilford. Coach Aguilar does a heck of a job, and they're going to be a tough opponent week 1. So we know we got our hands full. A lot of respect for him. He does a good job coaching his guys, so we're excited for the first week.
And before you get to there, you got some work to do this afternoon, kind of light practice on Saturday afternoon, plus you got a scrimmage probably next week, a couple scrimmages maybe.
Yeah, we're going to come back later today, work on some special team stuff. And then we got 2 scrimmages next week. We got one here against East Forsyth and Reedsville, and then we're going to Williams on Friday.
East Forsyth and Reedsville coming here.
Yep.
Wow, those are 2 highly progressive teams. That'll give you good. You'll know what you have when you face those guys.
Absolutely. Yep. So we're excited for that.
And talk about the team as a whole. I mean, you try to bring this team together. Are you preaching and teaching the same things you did with the previous teams? Anything different about this team this year?
Yeah, the biggest thing is being unselfish around here. And this group is doing it. They're all working together. A lot of them playing both sides. Some guys are starter at receiver on offense and is a backup DB. So, they are working well together. They know they're all going to have to play this year. They all know they're going to make plays for us. So, it's been a good camp so far.
And you talked about the numbers. I mean, look at the team today. You got them split up in the white and the dark jerseys. So you've got a lot of guys on both sides on the field when you're practicing. You got a lot of guys working out here.
Yeah, we got 110 kids out here right now. So that's definitely the largest group since I've been here in the 7 years. So we're excited for our numbers.
Does the Johnny Roscoe theme still kind of run through this school and through this program from over the years, what the guys did with that program back in the day?
Well, it's funny that you said it. Actually, Coach Roscoe was here this morning.
I thought I saw him walking around there.
He was here for practice. Just left as we finished up out there, so it was really good to see him. He always comes back for a game every year, so definitely excited to see him come back and what he built here. And, we just try to continue it here.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to see a coach like that who puts so much into it come back and still want to give back to the kids and still want to be a part of what's going on.
Absolutely. So.
And you got a lot of guys who graduated from Northern Guilford too, gone on to the professional ranks, college ranks. The guys have gone on and done well, and I'm sure they also keep up with you guys too.
Yeah, we got guys that come back all the time to visit. Not just when I've been here, but when Coach Roscoe was here. So it's always good to have those guys come back. They know they're always welcome to come back, and it's good for our guys to see them.
What are some things you got to work on watching the kids? We talked about all the good things that happen in practice. What are some things you guys are working on to get ready for the season that you saw today and this week that you got to get better at?
Yeah, it's day 6, so we got to clean some things up front. On both sides of the ball, alignments and stuff like that. Just things that we got to keep tweaking, and they got to keep learning and adjusting. And they do a good job, when we watch film and all that stuff. And they do a good job coming out here and not making the same mistakes. So we'll just keep doing that.
I guess behind the scenes, people sometimes don't realize how much work goes into this. I mean, you got to practice this morning 6:30 to 9:30. And it's a Saturday, it's a weekend day, but you guys have a lot more going on still here before you leave this morning. Then you got to come back this afternoon. I don't think people sometimes, they think guys come in, they practice for about an hour, hour and a half, go home, and they're done for the week. Yeah. But you guys are still going all day today.
We're going all day. It's camp. They got nothing else going on. There's no school, so we got to get ready for the season. So, and they understand that. They're putting the time in. Everybody's getting here early. Nobody's late. And they're doing a good job. I'm really proud of the way the team is coming.
I can't remember who coach I talked to about this. I asked coach about this. It might have been your comrade, your protege, your friend, good friend, Kevin Wallace. I asked Kevin Wallace about this. Northern Guilford's a school, a lot of good fan base, and how do you get the kids involved, get them engaged, because there's no school, like you said, no school the first 2 games. Yeah. I mean, 19th and 26th, you guys aren't even in school yet. Yeah. How do you get the fans, get the kids going?
I think it's just the expectation. They know it year in, year out. When football season starts, they get excited, they come out. We don't have to generate any buzz. They know it's coming. Our team, they got a lot of friends in the building, a lot of support. So, our student section is probably the best student section in the area.
So everybody's ready for it.
That's right.
Coach, thank you for your time today. You got a lot of things to do. Keep going. I know you love it.
Thanks, Andy. Appreciate it.